Hello everybody. Hopefully this is working. I just clicked way too many buttons. And so we'll see how that goes. So Nancy, I see that you're here. Nancy, if you can let me know if you can see and hear me, that would be fantastic. And we are starting at a different time today, so I apologize to anyone who didn't get the message, and I know Nancy, you got the message, so it's nice to see you here. Hopefully you can see and hear me. I'm just going to do a quick check here. I'm going to try, but I don't know if it's going to work. Because, you know, that's how things go where we are. And it looks like we are live. All right, so I think I've got me here, so I think we're good. Sorry about that. I hate having to like check, but then I hate talking and like not being here, right? So, so Nancy, I have a funny story. So we had to switch the time this week because I was supposed to go on a school trip with my son. Except I triple booked this morning for like 3 other things, or for 2 other things. So I had 3 things that had to happen today. And so 2 of those things had to get canceled and one of them didn't get canceled. And so my son's field trip had to be shortlisted. So next week for sure he's getting my time to go on the field trip with him, but I didn't get to go with it today because I had some other more pressing issues that could not be postponed or rescheduled. So he did not get me for that. So he was very disappointed. I was very disappointed because it's beautiful weather outside today. It's like a perfect spring day outside. It's like low 20s, like maybe 21, 22. You aren't very loud. Can you turn up the volume? I can try, Nancy. I think I've got the volume as loud as it will go. I'll move it a little bit closer. So that's kind of, I think, let me just see one more thing here. I think I'm at max, so hopefully you can hear me, Nancy. I've moved the mic even closer so that hopefully it helps. But if you're really having troubles hearing Nancy, maybe, and I don't know if this is going to work or not, but turn your browser off and then log back in and see. Volume is very low, says Tan's Crafting Design. All right, so this is weird because I've got everything at max. But, you know, that doesn't really mean anything because I'm really not great with technology. It is up at 100% and still low. All right, I'm at 100% on my side, so I'm just going to try one thing. Microphone settings. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to, oh, this is not, no, later. Oh, jeez. This is not what I want. So just, I'm going to try here, but my computer is not cooperating. Microphone. Because it's telling me I need to install Microsoft Edge in order to see my microphone, which is not the case, but technology. And it would be nice that when I tried to do this, it would like cooperate. Bluetooth and devices. I can't find this. This isn't going to work. So cameras, devices. Nope. All right, I'm not sure how to make this any better because I can't find this thing where it's supposed to. Do you know what's really annoying is that when you try to find something and it's not like where it's supposed to be? Okay, so I've changed another thing here. I'm not sure if that's going to help, but I can't find the thing where it's supposed to tell me how to fix the volume, and it's really annoying because whenever I type in the same stuff, it will not always show me the same solution, which is really annoying because I want it to, this is at 100% input. Okay, I've done something. Hello, is that maybe better? Okay, I've done something. I don't know if that helped. I'm going to wait for a few moments to see if anyone's got any response on that. I've changed 2 things. One was at 70, I moved it up to 100. I'm not sure why it was down so low, but maybe that's helped. So give me a thumbs up if I fixed the problem. If I didn't fix the problem, then I don't know what else to do. Oh, technology. So as I was saying, much better. Yes, I did it! Okay, so I'm not sure why it changed. It's weird though because I don't change the settings and then they automatically change by themselves. But that's what happens when like the computer updates itself and it thinks like we're just going to change all of our settings. So it's so difficult. So I triple booked myself, and so I couldn't go on the field trip today with my son. So he was very disappointed, but he understood because he understood the other thing that I had to do today was more pressing than a field trip. So next week we are starting again at 1 o'clock, but I'm really going to go on the field trip this time. So I'll let you know how that goes. So there. And then as a fun, just like a little anecdote, we're dog sitting because, you know, why not, right? We've got lots going on anyways. So if all of a sudden you hear weird noises here at the side, that's probably the dog because she's getting used to our house and kind of comes up and down and roams around and stuff. So we have a dog to dog sit as well. So that's crazy stuff. Now, I'm a bit totally off track here, but in the video description, if you don't have your tickets to the Scrapbook Fun Summit, that's happening June 3rd to June 7th. So please get your free tickets. They're in the description below for that. So please make sure you get those. I've got my project is on the Thursday, I believe. So that's the 4th. And then I'm also doing a Q&A on the 5th. On the Thursday I'm doing my thing. I'm doing a Q&A then. And then on the Friday, I also have some Q&As happening next week, so be sure to check those out. There will be emails. I will email you about my presentation day. I don't know if I have all the links to the other events that I'm talking in, so they might not be in my email on next week. So there's that. I know, discombobulated, right? Welcome to my world. So, but on the bright side, summer has pretty much started. We went from like cold weather last week to super hot to cold, and now it's super hot again. So, but we've got a little bit of a reprieve because it's like low 20s here, so like maybe 80-ish. And so, I mean like 80-ish Fahrenheit maybe. So it's, you know, it's nice weather. So I have an idea for today. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that I still have so much paper that I'm not getting through. And I thought this would be a really good waste paper activity, if that's a thing. So I saw these cool little books. We're going to make a book. Let's call it a book. It's a folder book. So I'm going to change my angle here. I've got this pile of paper. We're not going to use all of this paper because that's a lot of paper, right? But we're going to use this. And I've got a bunch of this is double-sided. And I hate... It's not that I hate double-sided paper, but I always feel terrible for not being able to use double-sided paper because it's not like... It doesn't work, right? Like, you can only really see one side. So we're going to do some quick measurements because I haven't like totally figured out how to measure everything. But we're going to make these cute little folder books. We're going to try. And so I need to have some tea because I'm feeling a little bit chilly, even though it's nice outside. But I'm sitting in the chilly basement. So I have my notebook here, and I just need to grab my, oh, here's my ruler, not where it's supposed to be. Because I need to see how big this is. So this is just a bit over 6 inches. Under 6 inches, I should say. Oh, it's going off my lighting here today. Can you see the color here? Oh, it feels very dark. Let me just see if I can adjust this. Sorry, my face is going to like explode now. Alright, that's a little bit better. My face is a bit bright, but I'm sorry. You can look at my shining white face and then a little bit of color down here. So I'm not sure why this is. Will that change? There's too many settings. I'm not all that good with all these settings. Oh, there we go. That's maybe better. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so this is just under 6 inches. And this is 12 inches. So we're going to leave this at the full length. And then what do we got here? That's just over 8 inches. So we're going to do maybe 8.5, and then we're going to fold 3.5 here. So we're going to try this out. So yes. So we're going to try this. Now remember, let's see if I can, whoops, wrong way. I'm going to zoom this so everybody can see. I'm going to try to let more light in. No, I'm not going to let more light in. Camera was doing everything it was supposed to be doing. But I don't know why it's... Today I feel it's very dark and I don't know what's happening here. I don't like this. Sorry. It's not supposed to be this dark. Like, that's better. I don't know what's going on. Technology is a little bit too much for me some days. Okay, so we're going to try to find the middle of this page here, if we can, so that I can fold this and score this and all the goodness. So I'm going to mark you here and you here. And what did we say? We said we wanted it, like if we go 8 and let's go 9 inches. So we'll go 3 down at the bottom here for our next score line. I'm gonna get my scoring stylus here. So I only have, I have this little scoreboard, and I think you may have seen it before. I've used it once or twice, but it's only yay small, so I don't think it's gonna be big enough to score my 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So we're going to just use my scoring stylus and my table. Now, bear with me as I struggle to keep my paper straight. And we're going to try to score this. Now, the idea is we're going to use a bunch of these sheets because I have a lot of paper, and one day I would like to buy more paper. I know that sounds crazy. Buy more paper? Like, what is this? But, as you all know, my New Year's resolution is not to buy more paper. So I'm trying to not buy more paper. So we're going to go like this. And fold this way for 1, and we're going to fold this way for 2. And now we have our first page of our folding thing, our folder book, that's what it's called. So I got 1. Perfect. We're making good progress. It's only taken us 12 minutes to get here. So I'm going to make a few more of these, and the idea is then we're going to put these together, and now we get to enjoy both colors of the paper. So bear with me as I pull out, what is going on with all these papers here? There's a lot of paper that I have. We're going to use this one. I see my children have been using my paper because there's like random holes in random pieces. And use this one. I say we're doing these crafts, and I always find it funny because I have like these dreams of using more paper, and it's only going to be like 4 or 5 sheets of paper, which really in the grand scheme of paper is like nothing. And so use this one and this one. Oh, I already used that one. I have a lot of paper that's very the same. And this one. Okay. All right. We got this. So we have a whole bunch of pieces of paper. I'm going to start folding all of these. And I'm going to try not to be like too discombobulated. And we're going to try to make it so that they're pretty. And I just lost my ruler. So yes. So in the world of Katherine, or 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's happening? This week on the blog, well, I don't know, I want to say the blog, but it's really not the blog, it's more just the YouTube videos. I've been really focusing on my YouTube videos, and I'm trying to do better, and so I did a bunch of voiceless, faceless videos, right? And these are all flowers that I've been making over the weeks, and so I'm just doing 1 a week because I have to do a lot of other stuff as well. So we got 2 now. Okay, so we're making progress. So this week is another rose on the blog, and so this is a different paper. Yeah, it's different paper, but the same on the other side. So we're gonna do this way this time. So I've got a whole bunch of flowers still to come. I've got another rose coming, which is this week, and then I've got purple crepe paper asters, and then I have blue flowers, and I think that's it. I think there's 3 more weeks of paper flowers, and then after those 3 weeks we have I might switch it up because I'm just finishing my video now on crepe paper tips, and I'm also working on a video on Cricut tips and hacks and stuff, and so we'll see. I'll probably put some of those in between the flowers when they're done, just to give us a bit of a reprieve from all the flowers, because the flowers are nice and they're relaxing and they're fun, but sometimes they might just be enough. Okay, so we're making progress. We got 3. We're going to keep going here. Should this be on the front, and then we'll fold it like this, or like this? I like the purple polka dots. What do you think? Purple polka dots facing up, or part of a rose facing up? So we're only going to see part of it because it's going to be folded like this. Let me know what you think. I'm going to stop here and have some tea, because that's kind of how we're going. But I did good. We did 2 more in 3 minutes, and we took us 12 minutes to do the first one. So we're making progress. We've got this, right? I'm leaning towards purple polka dots, so please let me know what you think on this piece of paper here. And so I've got all of that. Oh, and then also I have my June live Crafting with Katherine happening on the 12th, I think it is. It's not this coming week, it's the week after. Okay, we got 2 for dots. All right. And so I've got the design 90% done. It's just I got to tweak a few little things, and then I have to finish making all of the pieces. And so if you don't have tickets to that yet, I don't have the link in the description, but I'll put that in there afterwards. But if you did participate in the Safari Crafting Summit that happened the other week, the VIP pass for that included tickets to that, so you can get that from there. So if you don't have those tickets yet, be sure to get them before the date of the event. And so, yes, I like those purple polka dots. Those are nice. Okay, so this one's going to have this guy on the front here, or folded up somehow. We're going to do it this way, I think. This one's totally directional. This is messing me up. So there's that. And then I can't believe it's almost summer vacation over here, because, like, now my kids are super excited because it means summer vacation, but I've got maybe 4 weeks now, because today's Thursday and the kids' last day of school is a Thursday. But I've got about 4 weeks of work left before summer vacation. And I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not where I want to be, but that seems to be the case with me every year. I just give up for summer vacation and go. And so I like these little flowers here at the side. Oh, these are hearts, not flowers. My brain is clearly messed up. All right, we're making good progress here. We've got a few pages. We're gonna go this way on this one. So I'm a little bit nervous, and then during summer vacation, for everyone who's new, I basically stopped working. I might have 1 or 2 crafting unscripteds happening throughout the summer just to like get some crafting in, but it really all depends on how everything is going with the kids, how busy we are, and if they let me get away from them, because we like to hang out and do stuff in the summer. So we've got 4 more weeks. Next week is an off week. We're at 1 o'clock again, and the week after we are back. And then I think there's 3 weeks after that. But it's getting pretty close to summer here, so the kids are excited. I'm excited, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I love summer break and I love hanging out with my kids. I also love doing this stuff, and so it makes me sad when I know I have to take like 2 months off. But that's all right. Okay, so now we have a bunch of books. Or a bunch of these little guys here. So this one's going to be at the front because I like the way that this looks. This is my front page. And then let's see which one is my back page. I like these purple polka dots at the back. Or not the stripes. Those hearts are kind of... That one's no. Or which one should I do? The yellow, the orange polka dots, or the purple? Let's call them polka dots. But let's go orange or purple for the back page of the book. the front page is going to look like this, and the back page is going to be one of these two. So let me know orange or purple for the back of the book. Now we're going to add a spine onto this eventually too, because, you know, we have to have some sort of, I don't know if we have to have a spine on the book, but we're going to put a spine on the book because I want to. So there. Purple, purple, purple. All right, purple. And the other ones didn't really matter what order they go in inside. Okay. So I've ordered them all up, and what's going to happen now, we're going to use a lot of glue, and we're going to glue these together. So we're going to, each page is going to be like a little full, oh, we got to do a bunch of gluing. So I forgot to, we have to glue these down on each of these, and then we're going to glue them together. So it's going to be, every page is going to be a little folder. And now that I'm looking at them, I probably could have made these a little bit bigger, but this is still going to work. This is going to be perfect. So glue. Whew, lost myself there. I'm going to try to keep these in order so that I don't like totally mess up, but I'm running out of space here. Just one second. I got to move some things over. So first we're going to do just like a little bead of glue here. I don't know what's happening with this lighting today. And so maybe Nancy or Tan's Craft Designs, you can tell me, but are you getting any commercials today? So I think I fixed it the other week when we were talking about not having commercials during the live session, but they will be during the replay. So Nancy and Tan's Craft and Design, let me know, are you getting commercials right now during the live event? Because I'm curious to see how that works, because I can't actually watch the event because I'm here at the event, right? So, so that's my, Trina, none so far. All right, Trina, thank you for that. It's always hard to know what people's names are based off of their monikers, because some people have like ones that are include their name and others don't. And I also have the added bonus of having lights right in my eyes, so it's really hard to see what's happening in front of me. And so no commercials so far. Okay, that's good to know. So because it's hard, and then as Nancy will attest, Trina, I'm not sure how many times you've joined us before in the past, because I don't recall seeing your name very often, but my abilities to manage technology are sometimes limited, and they are lackluster. And so when something new comes up, like the fact that I can't participate in chats anymore for some reason, it's very hard for me to fix it and try to like sort out the problems. So I'm glad I think I fixed this commercial issue during the live sessions, but everything takes time and practice and patience, and I appreciate that everyone's got patience with this stuff as I learn through all my mistakes. Okay, just found you last week. Well, there you go. I'm glad you found me, Trina. It's nice to have you here. Okay, so now all these are glued, and now we're going to do one more glue. So now we glue the backs and the fronts of each of the folders so that each folder only has a flap inside. So welcome. We have every week now, I guess you've gathered from my babble earlier. I'm here, except for in the summer, but I'm not sure what to do in the summer. And I know a lot of people work, so like even when I do these during the week, it's not like this is at the most convenient time, especially today since it's 1 o'clock, so people could actually be at work. But that's okay. We have some people who show up to my events while they're at work anyways, and I don't tell on them because, you know, we're all here for fun and crafting. But I'm not sure what to do over the summer break. I might do a few. Nancy, you remember last year I had a few, I didn't do very many. I did maybe 3 last summer, and I got my kids to participate a little bit because they love to come and join me during my live events and cause a little bit of chaos and havoc, and be silly and giggle a lot. So I might do something like that, but we'll see how it goes. It's always hard in the summer, but that's okay. I digress. So I'm trying to like put lots of glue, but these little glue things that I bought, which are fantastic for like precision gluing, let out like the smallest bead of glue imaginable. So when I need a lot of glue, it's quite challenging. But that's okay. I enjoy the ones with your children. Was hoping you'd do that again this summer. Oh, thanks, Nancy. They really enjoy it, and I might do it. I think it's going to depend on timing of what we're doing. But what I will try to do for sure, and I try to do this anytime I have changes, is send out an email beforehand to let everybody know. So if I will be doing them in the summer, I will be announcing it in my weekly email first beforehand, and then also it'll be like one of my emails that I do every week before Crafting Unscripted to tell you that Crafting Unscripted is happening in 15 minutes. What just happened here? That one's like totally the wrong size. Did I messed this one up? Oh well, whoopsies. I'll just rub that glue away. No, this isn't acceptable. That's unacceptable. I'm not sure what happened here, but we'll just have to fix this quickly. Oh, nope. Can I? No, this is gonna just be wrong. This one's gonna be wrong. I've already glued that flap shut, so this isn't gonna work. Well, there you go. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Clearly wasn't me. When this one page didn't work out, but no one's gonna notice. We're just going to make sure this lines up at the bottom here, and we're just going to carry on as if everything is okay. Don't tell anybody, okay? And then the last one here. Clearly I was not paying attention. And so I have these little glue bottles, and I was just complaining about them. And they have these little flappy things, which are fantastic, because then I don't lose the lid if I ever remember to close it. But it certainly gets in the way when I'm actually crafting. So, but that's a problem for tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so now it will be just fine. I know. Okay, so we've got now some folder pages, right? Looks good inside. Don't pay attention to that one, and then this one. So now we're going to put a little bit of a spine at the back here so that this looks kind of pretty, because we like pretty. And maybe we'll do, I've got this like green hardy one. I think we're going to do this. What do you think? Should we do this one? I like this one. This is the one that we're going to do. But I'll let you choose anyways. We can do this purple or this green hearts. I like the green hearts design. I'm just going to do it like this, sort of. That's what I want to do. I think the green hearts. Let me know if we should do green hearts or purple circly things. And I'm going to have some tea. So, but yes. And what else is happening? I was going to say something else, but I can't remember anymore. I was going to say something. I don't know. All right. Green hearts or purple circles for the spine of the book. Green hearts, says Nancy. And Trina, are you gonna chime in for us here as well? We typically have more people participating in our conversations, but I think with the different time, we have 2 for green. Okay, I think with the different time, everyone's a little bit off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like an inch to cover here, an inch, and then I've got to measure sort of this inner bit here, which is, if I pull my ruler, that's a 1/2 inch. So we're going to need 2.5 inches roughly. I'll pull out my paper cutter. Maybe. I don't think it's where it belongs. Oh, it is where it belongs. It's just hiding on me. I want 2.5 inches. 2.5 here. Okay. And now, what did we say this was? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 inches. So maybe we'll do this one at 8 so that we have a little bit of a gap on either side. Let me just mark this off. This doesn't, oh, that looks straight. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just losing my marbles here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 8 here. Okay. So the problem with my paper cutter is that it's just a little bit too small. I didn't realize what I was doing when I bought this all those years ago. I should have known better, but okay. And so I'm going to glue this here, and then I'm going to wrap it around one piece at a time. I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to score it. And then that way, because here at the top, let me just zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. So you'll see, this is where the folds are. It's like thick, and here it's like super thin. So I'm going to score it so that it sort of stays in the right spot, maybe. Let's hope. Maybe we can make this work. I don't know. I can never figure out which way to pull this zoom when I'm doing this. I always go the wrong way. It doesn't matter how hard I try. I'm always doing it the wrong way, but that's alright. Move this over 1/2 inch. Okay, I'm going to fold on my score lines. Sorry, I was off screen there. Just trying to fold it, but sometimes I find that my abilities to fold things, even though I've made score lines, is like, I don't know, I feel like a 3-year-old sometimes. Things don't always work out. Alright. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can all see better. It's going to go like this. And so I'm going to glue here and glue here, not here, so that it doesn't like squish it in the wrong spot. We're going to do one side at a time, just for safety, because clearly I don't know how to count or measure, as was seen on the second last page of this book. So we need to be careful with what we do here. Okay, so that's the one side. And I'm just holding the glue down so that it holds here where it's supposed to. And then I'm going to do the other thing, same thing on the other side, but I'm just gluing here. So it's funny because sometimes with precision gluing it takes so much like concentration, and even though this isn't super precision, it's precision enough that I worry about messing things up, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to try to push this one out a little bit here at the end to make sure this all sticks. It's not sticking! It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Because once I fill this up with stuff, now we've got a nice spine. Cute little hearts. And then a little book with my folders. I think it's perfect. I think it turned out good. What do you ladies think? And gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen here today. I like it. So now we're just going to test it. I'm going to use this little piece of paper there. That doesn't work. I need something bigger. Do I have something bigger here to put in here? I don't, because I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Well, that's the idea. We put something in there. It's really cute. Thanks, Nancy. I like it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to like, it's taken up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 pieces of paper that I had from my thousands of papers, so we are making progress. So that's it. I think that turned out really cute. Except for that one page. I really don't like that. I wonder if maybe I'll cut a piece of this right to size and then put it in like just line it up there so that it doesn't show. But that's a bit much, don't you think? I know, I have issues. Okay, so we're just over half an hour here, and we finished our craft. So like, I mean, we did it. That's fantastic. Yes, go us, go. So if you do not have tickets to the Scrapbook Fun Summit, that was what it's called. Tickets are in the description below, so get those, please. It's the free summit happening from June 3rd to June 7th. My presentation goes live on the 4th. And there are still a few Q&As happening beforehand, and there will be a bunch happening during. There's also a lot of VIP events happening for that. So if you have the VIP tickets, or if you're considering it, it's a good chance to get them before the price goes up, because you get access to a whole lot of free, not free, but like all the VIP passes that people provide. But there's also VIP sessions during the summit that are just for VIPs. So there's like these, I think they're called craft-alongs. So it just adds to your book. Thanks, Nancy. So be sure to get tickets to that. Also, next week, again, don't forget, 1 o'clock, not 12:15. The email will go out again next week with that information. But just in case you don't read my emails, that's the important thing there. And I want to thank everybody for coming out today. If you enjoy watching my crafting and you want to support me, you're always welcome to buy me a coffee. I've left a link for that in the description below as well. And that is it for today. Nancy and Trina, thank you so much for coming today. It was fantastic crafting with you guys, and I will see you all next week. So happy crafting!